Yo, what's up, side hustlers and solopreneurs? Welcome back to our training series on how to build an automated sales machine as a solopreneur. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We do this every day, Monday through Friday. We're live right here at 11 a.m., kind of like a lunch and learn. And we're focusing on automated sales machine because as a solopreneur, there's a lot of hats that you need to wear, but the one hat you can never afford to take off as a solopreneur is a sales hat. And the way you keep that hat on is by having some sort of system that's going to work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where people can always access your products, your services, without you necessarily having to be involved. So that's what this series is all about. We are on part 3 of a 4-part series, and today it's all about the upsell. That's right. We're talking about how to increase your overall revenue, your average cart value through the upsell. So hustle on in here, man. Click that like button, click that share button, and then tell me the name of your business and or your brand and the number one thing that you sell in your business and or your brand. And real quick, if you do not know me, I am Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the Solopreneur Survival School, where it's our mission to help you make more money with less effort by combining the right AI systems and automation with your gifts, talents, and special abilities to create a passive income empire for yourself and your family. So we are on part number 3. If you missed it, part 1, we talked about top of funnel traffic, right? Everybody needs a traffic source. I used to focus heavily on lead generation and creating lead magnets and stuff like that. But I was like, hey, what's your traffic source though? What are you going to do to get people in front of the lead magnet, right? So we talked about that in part 1. Part 2, we talked about how to choose a lead magnet, how to create a lead magnet using things like ChatGPT. And today I just want to share with you the importance of not only offering a core product, but also having an upsell to that core product and maybe even a downsell to that core product too. King, what's up, my friend? I see you. Welcome to the stream today. I want to show you guys real quick, just in case you don't know, we also have a downloadable checklist for you. And the way you get that is by joining our free community. So what you're going to do is if you go over to cortezhustle.com, I'm going to show it to you right here on the screen. And it's very simple to do, y'all. So just go over to cortezhustle.com. Click on the join our free community. It's going to ask you to create a login, username, and password for yourself. But once you've created those credentials, then all you're going to do is come over here to live training replays. And this is the post that you're going to click on. And you see we have parts 1, 2, and 3, the links to those replays. But here is the actual downloadable checklist for you that gives you a guide on how to do all of this stuff, right? And it's something that you can reference because let's be clear, most of you without some sort of help won't be able to pull all of these things together at one time, but to have a checklist that you can refer back to over and over and over, one piece at a time, makes a whole lot of sense. Also, I'm going to grab the link to the actual blog post because this blog post can be a helpful resource for you as well. And I'll pop that in the comments so you guys can go and reference and read that. So let's take a look at our blog post as it relates to this training. I'm going to blow it up a little bit so you can read along with me. So like I said, if you missed earlier trainings this week, make sure you subscribe to the channel. You're always going to get those notifications. But we talked about understanding the purpose of a sales funnel or an automated sales machine, right? A sales funnel is a process that guides potential customers through a series of steps from becoming aware of your product all the way through the purchase process. So we talked about some top of funnel traffic. This video training series that you see me doing, this is part of my traffic plan, my traffic protocol to get myself in front of the people who are looking for what I have to offer, right? Then we talked about creating an effective lead magnet. I showed you how to go to one of my favorite sources to purchase lead magnets that are PLR, which means you have the private label rights to edit and rebrand and repackage that. And then we also walk through the kinds of conversations that I have with ChatGPT if I wanted to create a lead magnet from scratch. Different types of lead magnets, ebooks, checklists, webinars, free trials, and the like. And now we're talking about upselling to the core product. So one of the benefits of using automated systems like this is you literally get to build and create the most valuable asset that any business has. And if you don't know, the most valuable asset of any business is its list, right? Especially online businesses. And we're not taught this enough. If you remember back 12, 13 years ago when Facebook bought Instagram, a lot of people are like, man, why would they buy a company for $1 billion that they can just create a very similar platform and just do it that way? Well, at the time that they bought it, Instagram had tens of millions of users that were using that platform that were not on Facebook. So I just believe that Facebook has the type of money and resources that their developers could have rebuilt something probably even better than Instagram in a matter of a month or so. Why spend $1 billion? Because they were not buying the technology as much as they were buying the list of users to grow, continue to grow their empire. So when you are using an automated sales machine like a sales funnel, it allows you to build your list. And yes, we want leads, names, phone numbers, and email addresses so we can continue to nurture relationships. But we also want to make sure that we are selling our core products and services. So I'm going to give you some different tips and some statistics behind the importance of having upsells to what it is that you do. So if you have a lead magnet that is for free, and a lot of us do, and there's nothing wrong with that. The only thing that could potentially be wrong with it if you make two cardinal mistakes. What are those mistakes? If you do not have an email follow-up sequence attached to that free lead magnet, that is one huge, huge mistake. And trust me, we've all made them. I'll give you a quick story. I built my list for another brand that I built years ago when I first came out online and started pushing personal financial education, right? I built a list of over 13,000 people. 13,000 people. But the system and the tool that I used at that time for building that list, they charged you based on the size of your list. They were basically charging you for storage. So guess what your boy did in my infinite ignorance, right? All I could see is that the more I grew this list, the more I had to pay for this tool. And since I had to keep paying more and more for this tool, not only did I stop building the list, I deleted the list because nobody shared with me this piece of wisdom that I'm going to share with you today. When you build an email list through an automated platform, the way we teach you how to do it in the Solopreneur Survival School, on average, if you're any good at what you do, on average, you will make roughly $1 per month for every email on your email list if you learn how to embrace this way of life when it comes to being an online business and an online marketer. So wait a minute. I had a list of 13,000 people who raised their hand and said, man, Cortez, we rock with you. Yes, I want to learn how to build generational wealth through entrepreneurship. 13,000 people But because I didn't learn how to build a relationship, nurture a relationship with those people to continue to provide value to them to the tune of at least $1 per month from each one of those people, I deleted the list where I could have very easily been making $13,000 per month. So your lead magnet is going to be great for getting people to give you their contact information. Do not make the mistake of not having an automated email follow-up sequence attached to that so you can continue to nurture that relationship. But don't also make the second cardinal sin that people make when they have a good lead magnet is they don't add an upsell to their core product to the lead magnet. So I'm going to share with you, and I'm going to show you one of my funnels, the backside, what it looks like on the inside, page by page by page, and how I go from lead magnet, low ticket, what we call tripwire, to upsell to a full course, downsell to something else, and then eventually taking them to a thank you page, right? It's incredibly important. While you have people's attention, you want to maximize and optimize that attention for the value that you're going to provide them, but you also want to optimize it for your revenue generation so that you can build that passive income empire. I want to share with you real quick one of the things that I asked ChatGPT to do for me as I was putting this training together. I said, can you go and find me some statistics around the value of adding upsells into a sales funnel? And I was pretty impressed with what it came up with. When it comes to upsells, right? Upsells can increase the average order value by approximately 10 to 30%, depending on the product and the offer. For instance, businesses using upsells have seen a 20% increase in average order value, and that's coming from data-driven marketing, right? I want you to think about that for a second. An extra 20%. Because you were smart enough to say, hey, while I have you here, would you be interested in this? Now, I'm a huge advocate of doing in your business what's being done to you by other businesses. When you go to the store and you come down that aisle to check out, what do you see all around the checkout counter? A bunch of little upsells. You got the soda machine, the soda freezer right there. If you want soda, water, tea, juice, you might want to grab some of that before you leave the store. You got your bubble gum rack with all of the different flavors of bubble gum and breath fresheners. You might be self-conscious about that. I want to grab some of that while you're here. You got your snacks. Hey, it might be in between meals while you're here. So pick up a bag of chips, pick up a candy bar, pick up a beef jerky. This stuff is happening to us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week as consumers. But when we jump onto the other side and become producers, we don't want to implement the best practices to help us get the result that we want to get a lot faster. While you are here to download this lead magnet, let me show you what we really have to offer. Now, is everybody going to take it? No, I get it. There's a lot of freeples out there. Free people who only are looking for free information. They don't want to invest in themselves, right? But there are people who are dealing with a problem and it is hurting bad enough to where they are willing to invest in making that problem go away. And if you never present to them your offer, then they're going to solve that pain. They're just going to pay somebody else to do it, right? So that's what an upsell can do on platforms like the Solopreneur Sidekick, our white label version of Go High Level. You can build these different protocols into your automated sales machine, right? Post-purchase upsells are highly effective because they capitalize on the customer's highest moment of trust, which is immediately after making a purchase. And this comes from Woo Curve, right? After someone buys, they are, believe it or not, they've just gotten a hit of, I don't know if it's serotonin or dopamine or whatever, and they are in the spirit of buying. So why not give them something else to buy, right? Some people feel a way about selling things to people, right? I don't want to bombard them. Listen, they have a problem that you know how to solve. In order for you to solve it, it took for you to expend some time, energy, resources, money, all of those sorts of things to bring them the solution. And it is your right to set a fair price on your solution. So that is what we're talking about when it comes to upsells. Another thing that our system allows you to do, it allows you to do what's called an order bump, right? Order bumps, which are small additional offers presented at checkout, can convert at rates between 30 and 40%, leading to significant increase in revenue without additional traffic costs. That comes from Launchcart and Astra. An example from Samcart shows how a single order bump turns $3,000 into over $9,000, illustrating the potential of dramatic revenue increases with this tactic. Order bumps typically add 10 to 30% in additional revenue, with businesses like Amazon generating 35% of their revenue from such tactics. That little blurb at the bottom of the Amazon order page that says other people also bought this, it's an order bump. Upsell, cross-sell, downsell. If you like that, you'll probably like this. All they're doing is presenting an additional offer. It's a game changer. This is how you sell without selling. So you got your upsell, and I'm going to show you in my funnel. I believe the funnel I have queued up to show you also has an order bump, so I'll show you what that looks like, because some of you guys may not realize what an order bump is and how it looks on an actual page. So I'm going to show that to you if that funnel has an order bump in it or not. And then in addition to the upsell and the order bump, you also have the downsell, right? Downsells offered after a customer rejects an upsell provides a lower cost alternative, helping to capture additional revenue that might otherwise be lost. This tactic ensures that you still make a sale even if the upsell is declined. So, do you have an automated sales machine that works for you in this way? Once you build one of these, especially for your core product, guys, your job becomes incredibly simple from this moment on. All my job is, once this thing is built, it's tested, it's functioning, all my job is to continue to get traffic to it. That becomes my job. Once the system is right, the only thing that I need is to run people through the system. As people go through the system, they're going to provide feedback. I'm going to get analytics. And from there, I make small adjustments to the same system to make sure it is fully optimized to the best of its ability. I might need to change a headline on this part. I might need to redo a video. I like to sell via video, right? I might need to change the subject line on the email that follows this purchase. but it's all a system that once you get it dialed in, man, it can just make you a boatload of money. So let me share my screen with y'all, and let's see if I can pull up this funnel. I'm gonna see if this one has an order bump on it. I can't really remember if it does. All right. So one of my lead magnet products is a product called Personal Branding 365, right? If you want to learn how to build a personal brand, I created an ebook with a couple bonuses in order for you to learn how to build an attractive, powerful, and profitable personal brand that attracts your ideal prospects and convert them into customers, mostly on autopilot, right? Without spending all day on social media or cold DMing strangers. So that video tells you what's going on. This is the actual order form, so they can click here. Be $7.95, and then it just goes down and talks about why this product makes sense, and then it shows a couple little bonuses that you're going to get when you grab this product today at that unbelievably low price, right? So if I go up here and I click on order now, it's then going to take me to the actual order page, right? This is the order page. So I'm going to put in my name, testing. And then one of my phone numbers. And I'm going to say, go ahead and download it now. Boom. So now you see it proceeds to take the payment information. Now, I thought this one had an order bump on it, but it doesn't. But let me just share this with you. If you want to make more money in your business, you definitely should use tools like the Solopreneur Survival, Solopreneur Sidekick, because look at this. We give them the ability to buy now and pay later. And this automatically happens on our funnels the way our systems are set up. So if someone wanted to finance this product, they absolutely could do that. So once they make that purchase, then they're going to go to this page. This is the upsell. So what I did in this funnel is I gave them an ebook and a couple bonuses. But how many of you guys know there are people who much rather watch a video to learn something than to read a book to learn something? So what happens is it says, hey, before you continue to the members area, upgrade to the Personal Branding 365 video home study course. And then I give them a video and I kind of explain the difference, right? In this video, I kind of affirm, congratulations for taking action. You claim access to the ebook and those cool bonuses. But what would it matter to you if you could watch over my shoulder as I did what I'm telling you to do in the ebook, right? So just to understand your upsell, whether it's an upsell to a higher ticket product, whether it's a free a lead magnet that's upselling to a paid product, your upsell should always be in alignment with the thing that they just got. It should always be a complement and not more of the same, right? That's how you add the value, and versus just saying, hey, you got the ebook, now let me sell you a totally different thing. No, you got the ebook. How about a video version of the ebook that will walk you through and you look over my shoulder? And if you get the video version, the home study course, I'm going to give you a few additional bonuses. So if they got the home study course, we spelled out exactly what they're going to get. And then we added a couple other complementary products to go with it. So now they got how to build your email list course and how to get traffic to your offers. Because think about it. If I'm helping them build a personal brand, 9 times out of 10, they're an entrepreneur. They got products and services that they want to sell. I just believe that I don't care what you sell, what business model you're doing, you should be building an email list. So I'm going to give you a course to help you go along with build a personal brand. I'm going to help you get traffic to your offers. But while you're getting traffic to your offers, make sure you're capturing names, phone numbers, and email addresses so you can continue to build relationships with the people that have raised their hand, right? And then boom, I just give them another pay button and then an additional bonus that I'm giving them, boom. And then they can choose, no, thank you, take me to my ebook if they just bought the ebook, right? But when I click here to say no, thank you, I'm going to now offer them a downsell. Wait. Special pricing, save an additional $50 when you add this Personal Branding 365 study course to your order. So now they're going to the actual downsell. Now, I learned this from, this is the actual right downsell page. I learned this from Nehemiah Davis, right? He said, you could offer them a completely different product as your downsell, or you can just offer them a discount to the original upsell as the downsell. So if you remember, the upsell to the home study course is $97. The downsell to that, the downsell is $30 off the video home study course. Like, wait, don't go. Listen, you got the ebook. That's great. You might as well go ahead and get the video the video home study course. I believe this product will help you so much that I'm willing to take an additional $30 off so that you can go ahead and grab it today, right? That's a downsell. Now, the downsell could very well have been a totally and completely separate product, but it does not have to be, right? Especially if you do a good job in your copy. They already want it. They just didn't want it for $97. Now that you're taking an extra $30 off, it's like, oh, man, let me just go ahead and grab that thing, right? And then after that, you can take them to another upsell if you want to. I will go ahead and just take them to a welcome page, right? But even on your welcome page is still an opportunity for you to continue to offer additional value. So right here, they can continue to the members area. They can go here if they want to learn how to license my funnel and make money with me. And then I'm inviting them to join our Facebook group, in which case now we no longer offer a Facebook group. It is our own communities and our own system away from Facebook. So when you think about your automated sales machine, there are opportunities for you to maximize your efforts. And you do that by thinking through your customer's journey. If I'm solving a problem for them to build an authoritative brand that's more profitable and attractive, when they start attracting a lot more people, they're probably going to need a system to help them capture leads, nurture leads, to sell more products, services, etc. So I'm thinking through their entire journey. Why are my followers trying to build an attractive brand? Chances are they're trying to make more money. What other tools and services can I offer them to help them make more money in alignment with this particular offer? And that's how I come up with my upsells, right? So if you guys got questions about this whole process, then you guys know I have open office hours that's going to start immediately when we are done here. All you got to do is go to cortezhustle.com/open office hours to sign up for that. And we'll jump into a Zoom room and we'll continue this conversation. If you don't want to continue the conversation, that's cool. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, but subscribe to the channel because tomorrow I'm going to be showing you how to actually build some of these assets in your phone so you can see if you build a landing page to give away a free document, how do you make sure that they get the free document? What happens after the fact, right? Once they got their free download, if they didn't want any of the upsells, then what does the email follow-up sequence look like so that you can continue to nurture and build that relationship with them? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a game changer for your business as a solopreneur. Yes, it takes some investment on the front end to get a system like the Solopreneur Sidekick, right? Yes, it takes some time for you to set this up, or you might have to pay someone to set it up for you. But once it's set up, your entire job for what you need to do just got incredibly simple. All I need to do is learn how to get traffic to this thing. If I can get the right people, enough of the right people to show up in front of my funnel, I'm going to make money, period. But you got to have a system in place to begin with. So jump into open office hours if you have questions, cortezhustle.com/open office hours. If you just want to join our community so that you get invites to some of our additional free not open to the public live trainings and things of that nature, then cortezhustle.com. Just click the green button, join the free community. That's the best place to start. Yeah, we have some paid coaching programs that you can join that will include our systems and all of that kind of stuff. But at the very least, get in the free community and poke around and see if you like me as a coach and a mentor for you. And if you do, then we can talk about how you can join some of the paid versions and what's included in those. So appreciate you guys all for tuning in. Until next time, I want you to get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.